All right, yo, what's going on, people? I've been wanting to do this video for a while now. So I've had my Tesla for about going on 3 years now, and I see a lot of different comments from people that's on the far end of the spectrum. People that cannot stand Tesla, Elon Musk. Some people have test drove the car. Some people like I would never step foot in the inside of a Tesla. And for me, a person that, I would say that I have pretty much like an open mind when it comes to a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, let's just see if I can't rock with it, then I can't rock with it. Most things. So I have some questions here that I wanted to go through real quick. And I know we're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna feel some type of way about, some of the things that I say, especially towards the end of this. But sit tight, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So we got a few different questions asking about, my experiences thus far. And we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. All right. So after, and these are strongly agree, agree, neutral, disagree, and strongly disagree. So I have those choices. Okay. All right. So after sale, customer support has made me feel like a valued Tesla customer. My experience, because I don't really go to the Tesla Center that much, but I have went on two different occasions, and honestly, I'm gonna say that I strongly agree because they took care of me. Like they asked me, hey, do you want to? Is there anywhere that you want to go? We can. I thought they were going to give me a whole nother Tesla, but no, they give you like credits for like Uber, and I think it's like up to like $100 a day. But they gave me $100 for the day. It was like, if you want to go anywhere, just let us know. Or you can hang out in the lobby. But yeah, man. I mean, honestly, man, yeah, they definitely have they did their job. Anytime I've had issues or whatever with my Tesla, they made sure that they took care of that or whatever. So next question. Ordering a Tesla is easier than other vehicles that I have purchased. I would say yes. I would say yes. Because you can actually sit there and go through, everything that you want online, especially when I did mine. Like I could actually, pick out the color, the range, the type of wheels that I wanted, and I felt like nobody was actually like breathing down my neck while I was making my decision. So compared to that versus going into a car dealership with the other two cars that I have had or that I've went and bought. But yeah, I would say I'm just gonna say I agree. I'm not gonna say strongly agree. I'm just gonna say I agree. Is it difficult to have routine service maintenance performed on my Tesla? Now that I would say that does kind of suck because you have to set an appointment. So I would say I agree. I agree because say for instance, if it's something that you want to get done, like maybe you want to change a tire or whatever, like maybe you're trying to something happened to your tire, and it might be I don't know a few days, maybe even a week before you can get into a Tesla center, and so I guess I can kind of agree with that. Repairs and service take longer than it should. No, I don't think that they honestly, again, I haven't had anything crazy, but if I've had anything that was wrong with my tire, that was like in and out. You know what I mean? Put your car in there, sit in the waiting room for however long, and that normally get you out of there in a decent time. All right. The wait time for a Tesla is worth. Okay, hold on. Ownership experience. Okay, I got to make sure that I let you guys know. I had to wait a year and a half to get my Tesla. I ordered my Tesla January 1st, 2023, and my bad, 2020. Sorry about that. Yeah, I ordered my Tesla January 1st, 2020. Right as soon as the ball dropped, I was like, you know what? We're just gonna do it, man. I'm excited. We're in New York. Everything is going good. Let's just go ahead and order it. Ordered my Tesla, and of course, the pandemic happened. So you guys already know it was a lot of that I had to deal with. Going back and forth and checking that thing, seeing other people get their cars before I did. But to be fair, I did order a Tesla that did not come out. So I actually ordered the Tesla Model Y rear wheel drive, long range. It was well, I don't know if it was long range, but yeah, rear wheel drive. And I waited and I waited and I waited and it never came out. So they hit me up. They was basically saying, listen, we don't necessarily know, when that car is going to be available. However, we do have a brand new Tesla Model Y. It's, as far as the color goes, the inside, the wheels, everything else somewhat like matches up and aligns with what you were looking for. Because I believe the Tesla that I was getting rear wheel drive had like 300 and something miles. Um, and then it was a decent price. It was a really, really good price. But I was like, you know what? I've been hearing a lot of people say that this car is not going to come out. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it, man. I'll go ahead and take it. Do I have to drive down or what? They're like, well, the car's actually in Georgia, but if you want to, you can drive down there and get it today, or you can wait over the weekend or whatever, and we'll get it, we'll ship it or whatever, no extra charge or whatnot. I was like, okay, I'll just wait. So anyway, to answer the question, is the wait time, is it worth the ownership? I'm gonna say yes, absolutely. So I actually have two cars. I don't even drive my other car. My other car is a Dodge Charger, and that was my baby. I'm talking about like, man, it was my dream car. I've always wanted that car since watching the movie Illegal Tender. I was like, I want that Dodge Charger. I want it to sound just like that when you press the gas and everything. I don't even drive that car anymore. Like the Tesla is fun. I love everything about it. The instant torque, not having to worry about gas, not having to worry about like any real maintenance to that car. How simple it is, and I feel like I'm a pretty minimalistic type of guy. So yeah, man, I just feel like it just matches my vibe. You know what I mean? The Dodge Charger kind of played out a little bit. It did have the 22-inch rims, and it does look nice and everything. But as I got a little bit older, just wanted to tone it down. Like, I don't need all of that flashy stuff. You know what I mean? Let's just keep things neutral or whatever. And the Tesla was just a perfect fit. Right place, right time. And I'm a technology guy. I absolutely love tech. So yeah, I think. And again, this is somebody that waited a year and a half to get their Tesla. Everybody else on my main YouTube channel was saying, hey, Katie, we got our car. We got our car. We've been watching all your videos, man. We got our car. We're excited. I was just like, good for you. Still got to wait on mine. No, I was a little bit salty. Anyway, I wish Tesla had a more conventional dealership network and for sales and service. No, I'm going to say no. Like I've experienced, I actually had a Chevy Impala, and I don't know if that was a dealership, but it was in Charlotte. I'm not gonna knock anybody. I'm just gonna say it wasn't the best experience. Like when I go in the inside of Tesla, it honestly feels like everybody is excited about their job. Like they're excited to provide some type of service. And I didn't get that back at the Chevy dealership. No shade to all the Chevy places out there. It's just I don't know, man. Tesla kind of feels almost like some Apple stores. You know what I mean? Like, hey, like what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just be excited just to be in the atmosphere, man. So again, I'm about to rock with Tesla on that one, man. Repairs and service take longer than it should. Okay, I already answered that. The wait time, answered that. Oh, wait, I wish. Yeah, I answered that. The service center experience is not meeting my expectations. Service center always meets my expectations. Now, those charges can get a little bit on the expensive side. Okay, like Tesla tire is going to run you somewhere between $300, maybe even $500 per tire. So Tesla tires are expensive. I haven't even been doing the agree and strongly disagree and stuff like that. So I would say, let me go back through this. So for the service center is not meeting my expectations. I would disagree. I wish Tesla had a more conventional dealership network. Disagree. The wait time for Tesla is worth. Strongly agree. I strongly agree. It's worth the wait. It was worth the year and a half. You would have asked me that at the time. Of course, I would have said no because I didn't get inside my car yet. Repairs and service take longer than it should. Disagree. All right, next question. My Tesla's driving range is lower than I was promised. No, I don't necessarily really keep up with that too often. So I don't really I don't supercharge my car a lot because I don't really take long trips like that. But I do charge my car up like maybe every 2 or 3 days because it's convenient. They have free chargers all over the place, in the city that I work in the city that I live in, whether I'm parking my car to go for a jog around the park, or I park my car because I'm going to go do some work at the library, or I park my car close to downtown or uptown Charlotte because, again, I'm going to go run downtown or uptown Charlotte. Honestly, I would say, let me see. Hold on, wait a minute. My Tesla driving range is lower than expected. I would strongly disagree. Strongly disagree because anytime that I'm going on road trips, like I'm driving a lot longer than I thought. I was just like, yo, this is almost 3 hours. Like you telling me we're gonna be on the road for almost 3 hours? I'm like, okay, all right, shoot. I prefer to drive about 2 hours and have like a little stop, whether it's restroom. I eat a lot, so. there's that. So yeah, I would disagree with that, man. I am thrilled by the power and the acceleration of my Tesla. Strongly agree. Strongly agree. I don't even have like a performance Tesla Model Y, but when I tell you, it seems like nothing on the road is matching that 0 to 60. I'm talking about if I need to get in front of somebody, push that pedal down. It's not a gas pedal. Push that pedal down. I'm taking off, man. So that's one thing that I absolutely do love about my Tesla Model Y. The 0 to 60. I'm not taking it to like any and do any drag races or anything like that, or drag strips. I'm not, really going after it gets like 0 to 60 or 0 to 45, 0 to 35 or whatever. Then I kick that thing back into cruise control. I just need just that initial jump. That first little jerk is just, man, that thing is addictive. It's addictive. All right, I am thrilled. Hey, I already answered that. My Tesla offers my Tesla offers driving range that is second to none. My Tesla, I would disagree. Now, the Tesla Model S, I believe that's the Tesla that goes from 0 to 1.99 seconds. Yeah. Now that Tesla, yeah. But honestly, since being on the road, there is not any car that I have went up against that is competing with my Tesla Model Y. Like, where are all these fast cars at? But again, man, that acceleration is quick. I wouldn't say it's fast, but those Tesla cars are very, very quick. My Tesla offers world-class off-road riding and handling. Listen, I do not do any off-road, so I can't even. I'm just gonna say neutral with that because I don't do any off-road. My car is going to has and is going to remain on a road at all times. I have no reason to go off-road. Now, you are going to feel like if you run over a rock or something, you're gonna feel that. You are going to feel all of that, my friend. But yeah, I'm gonna stay neutral with this because I don't really do any off-roading or anything like that. All right, answer that, answer that, answer that, answer that. All right. I see a lot of these questions already answered. Okay. My Tesla's interior allows me to always carry a number of passengers I want to take. I'm normally in the car by myself. There's literally normally nobody in the car with me. But I'm gonna say I agree. I don't really have too many times where it's more than one person that rides with me, honestly. Hmm. Interesting. All right. I wish my Tesla had more cargo room for things I like to travel with. No, I think that it has enough space in the front, in the trunk space, up under, what is it, the sub trunk space, and the little holders on the side. That Tesla has more than enough space for me traveling. Listen, man, I don't. All I need is a pair of drawers and a pair of socks, and I'm good. Let's go. We'll buy some when we get there. Let me stop. Uh, Tesla builds vehicles that fit my lifestyle and activities. Mm, I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. That's actually one of the reasons why I actually got my Tesla because of my lifestyle, which again I love technology. Um, yeah, cargo room. I don't know if I did I answer strongly agree with that. I tell you what, you guys should be able to tell by how I feel about this thing. If I'm passionate about it, then I strongly agree. Yeah, I wish Tesla had more cargo for the things. I disagree, man. I feel like it has more than enough. And for the interior, I would agree. I would agree. I've heard some things about those 7-seater Tesla Model Ys. Ain't it? All right, scratch that. My Tesla is one of the safest vehicles on the road today, and I strongly agree. I've heard so many great things about the Tesla Model Y's safety ratings, it being off the charts, winning some awards. So yeah, I would strongly agree with that. The interior styling and design of my Tesla has kept up with the new vehicle. I know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to say something. Okay. A lot of people would say that all Teslas are like faceless, like they don't have any emotion, they're soulless and everything. But honestly, I actually like the design of my Tesla. I love how simple but elegant it is. It's not like anything else. If you look at most of the cars on the road today, a lot of them are starting to look more and more like the other ones. Tesla just has that. I know that's a Tesla. I can look and tell that's a Tesla by the lights, by the front, the back, the side. You're not going to confuse a Tesla car with anything else. So I actually, I would say yes. I think that it has. I would agree. The quality, oh Lord, of my Tesla is better than other vehicles that I've owned. I would say yes. And shout out to I1 Tesla. He was actually one of the people that helped me look around my Tesla and see that I didn't have any panel gaps at the time that I got my car. The paint was flawless. Everything actually looked like I didn't have any chips or anything in my paint. Um, it seemed like they got everything right. Like they took their time with that car. So I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. Well, I would say that I agree. I would just agree. The acceleration is amazing. I would strongly agree. The interior. It seems like all these questions are starting to seem like they're the same thing. That Tesla is fresh and exciting. The interior styling and design of my Tesla is fresh and exciting. Yes. I feel like I already answered that, but yeah, I would agree. All right, I answered that. Tesla needs to offer more exterior colors. No, no. I mean, I'm more of a black or white type of guy. Like black or white, keep it simple. Maybe red or blue. I mean, I even like the dark gray. I feel like they offer enough colors. I don't think they have to. Again, man, just keep it simple. When you give people too many choices, it's hard for them to make a decision. I prefer just keep it simple. I am frustrated that Tesla is opening up its supercharging network to other vehicle brands. Man, I would agree with this. Hear me out. When I first got my Tesla, it was always a place for me to charge, always a hookup, everybody smiling, wait, hey, how you doing? Sit down there and talk. I literally went to a few different Tesla places when I was on the road, man. And when I tell you those things are already starting to like be overcrowded, more people are getting Teslas. You got people that are renting them for whatever reason. And then on top of that, now we got more people. Again, I'm excited that a lot of people are moving more towards the EV space, but it's hard out here, man. It's hard. I'm just gonna say I agree, man. Y'all gotta understand. Most of the time I'm on the go. Like I'm not one of those people that's trying to charge up to 90%. If I'm gonna do that, I'll do that at a regular charger. Or not a regular charger, but one of those free chargers or something like that. If I'm going to like a supercharger, that means I'm on the go. Like I'm trying to get in there and get out. And hopefully Tesla adds more, superchargers to this network or whatever to kind of help out. But as of right now, I don't know how I feel about that. I find charging my Tesla to be a hassle. It's starting to get to that point. I would agree. It's slowly starting to get to that point a little bit. I mean, there's still a lot of people returning their Teslas, so we're just gonna see. Oh shit. Had to go run and go check on something. We good. We back now. The Tesla supercharger network is highly reliable. It used to be strongly agreed, but I was recently in Columbia, South Carolina, and at this hotel they have about, I want to say, between 8 and 10 chargers. Tell me why only 2 of them worked, and it's like 6 people out there. So again, man, Tesla, we got to get up on it, and then to find out that Elon Musk just let go of his entire supercharging network, team or whatever, which is around 500 people. What the freak are you doing, bro? At the time that you guys are supposed to be expanding. You know what? We'll save that for another video. All right. I am disappointed in my performance of my Tesla's features. No, absolutely not. Not at all. I would disagree. I would strongly disagree. As far as the performance of my Teslas, the features, no, it definitely does its job. I would say the ones that I do use, it definitely does its job pretty well. Tesla vehicles are the most environmental friendly on the road today. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole with this. I would say I'm neutral on that. Okay. I'm neutral on that. I am frustrated by the performance of the Tesla app. I would strongly disagree. I think that the Tesla app there's not really too many downsides outside of some of the times when I go up to my Tesla, and I don't know if that's like a phone thing, if that's like an Apple or what, but it was this one time when I went up to my car and it was raining. And my car wouldn't let me in unless I actually had to unlock my phone. It was that one time. But outside of that, it's actually been pretty decent, man. All right. I am frustrated by the performance of the Tesla app. Did I already did that one? Okay. Over the air software updates deliver features. Yes. because shout out to Tesla. They actually, for whatever reason, I do not know, they gave me full self driving. They were like, hey, we're gonna give you this full self driving beta thing. You can test it out. You know what I mean, for a few weeks. And I'm just like, okay, I will. I'll take that for whatever reason. But hey, shout out to Tesla for that. I definitely appreciate it. As a brand, Tesla reflects who I am as a person. I don't know, man. I feel like it's some bad stuff that's attached to Teslas. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna be neutral on this. I'm gonna be neutral on this, man. Yeah, I'm gonna remain neutral for that one. I consider my Tesla to be a luxury vehicle. Absolutely, absolutely, man. I feel like, I mean, listen, we can all go down that rabbit hole when it comes to luxury. I'm just looking at it like this. I think that Tesla does a lot of things and has a lot to offer that most cars don't offer. Um, Again, from the app to the actual car itself, the 0 to 60, the comfort when I'm in the inside of this vehicle, man, the looks, the conversations and stuff that I get, from since owning my Tesla. Honestly, how people treat you when they see that you have one of these cars, which I thought was kind of weird, but I understand how people are. That people, they'll start to look at you a little bit different when they see what type of car you drive, which is, I think that's crazy. But again, that's just the world that we live in. But yeah, man, I don't really know, man. I wouldn't say that it's not luxury. All right, but yeah, I don't know, man. Anyway, let's move on. All right, I am proud to be a Tesla owner. Absolutely, love my car, man. I love my car, and despite, again, you got some people out there that are on the complete opposite ends of the spectrum. I try not to pay too much attention to them. I live in my own little bubble, and I love my car. I love taking trips in my car. I love everything about my car, except for the range. Let's see. Now, to be honest with you, to be honest with you, even the range has actually been it's been good. It's honestly worked out for me because it still matches up with my lifestyle, I think. All right. I have been more forgiving to look past issues I have had with my Tesla compared to the other vehicles that I've owned. I disagree. I disagree. Listen, if it's an issue, if it's a problem, then I'm gonna let it be known. I'm gonna go and speak to somebody. I'm gonna ask questions to try to figure it out. But the thing is, with these cars, with my car, I can't speak for everyone else, but with my car, man, this thing has just been it's been amazing. It's been an amazing almost 3 years with this car. Seriously. Elon Musk is the key reason why I own my Tesla. Disagree. I'm not gonna say strongly disagree. I disagree because when I first heard about Tesla, when I started looking into Tesla, I didn't know anything about Elon Musk. I actually didn't find out about Elon Musk until like 3 years later. Everybody kept saying, Elon Musk is the such and such with Tesla. I was like, who the heck? Who the heck is Elon? Who the heck is Elon Musk? Like, who is that? But yeah, he didn't have anything to do with my purchase or anything to do with while I'm keeping my car. My political views align with Elon Musk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Making me want another Tesla. No, absolutely not, man. I don't even know what that guy's political views are. I do not follow Elon Musk when it comes to his political views. Now, I have followed him when it comes to him living in the inside of a tiny home, which was called Boxable. This is, I've always heard, follow the money or whatever. And I pay more attention to his investments than the things that he says. I don't be on Twitter like that. And a lot of people say that he says a lot of crazy things on Twitter. I don't pay any attention to that, man. I don't know. That's just me. Elon Musk need to be more. What's up with all these Elon questions? Elon Musk needs to be more careful of what he says if he wants to keep me as a customer. Again, I do not care. I don't care what this guy is saying. Like, what? Hey, to each his own, man. To each his own. That's not gonna make me. Now, if I was investing into something, then I would understand. But I don't know, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I just look at it like this is pretty much just a car, and we have made probably more money than what we spent on this car already. So I've already got a return on my investment. I'm not really tripping about anything else. Anywho, moving on. Hold on. Elon Musk, another Elon Musk question, is a true innovator of our time. Yeah, I mean, I guess, man, he's changed the game when it comes to a lot of things. Him and his team. has changed the game when it comes to a lot of things, man. But again, I don't really get a chance to follow him as much with SpaceX and everything else that he has going on. I will not buy another Tesla because of Elon Musk. Disagree. Again, I don't follow this guy. Elon Musk, I'm about to skip some of these questions. Elon Musk risk-taking personality makes me want another Tesla. I would say neutral on that. Elon Musk talks about new Tesla vehicles seems like empty promises. Now, I know what they're talking about. They probably were talking about the Cybertruck, and then they definitely are probably talking about the Roadster. It was supposed to be the Roadster 2020. Get that man a break, man. He's trying. Hey, it is what it is. All right. So, if I could add anything to my Tesla, what would it be? Or something, we can kind of put to it. Drive off road now, have all my vehicle features and technology work correctly. It does. Having a sunroof that opens. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. 1,000 freaking times. That would be dope. Let me go ahead and drop that top. Drive longer distances daily? No. I don't really drive long distances daily. So no, and even when I do go on road trips, again, this Tesla will literally, if I got it charged at 90, 100%, we're going to do 2.5 hours, maybe almost 3 hours and be good. So no, I don't need anything longer than that. No, I need to take my breaks when I'm driving. I'm the only person that drives my car. Make it less expensive to charge my vehicle at home. No, I pretty much just use the regular charge that it comes with. I'm not in any hurry or anything. Charge my vehicle less frequently. No, I'm good on the battery capacity. Include buttons instead of using the touchscreen. Because there is some times where I don't want to mess up my screen, man. I don't want to. I nitpick when it comes to those fingerprints. Even my hands are washed still. So maybe include some function. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. All right. So let's go ahead and go on. It does now. Let me say this: offer Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Tesla. What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? What is taking so long to get some type of Apple CarPlay, or I don't really use Android, but some type of I don't get it. I don't know what we're doing. Carry more passengers in my vehicle? No, we're good. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one. All right, so they say you can select up to 7 that you feel describe your Tesla. Okay, so I would say stylish, dependable, innovative, powerful, industry leader, good value, exciting, and safe. I think those are, some. It might be a little bit more than 7, but it's all good. How frequently do you use the Tesla supercharging to charge your Tesla Model Y? I would say monthly or less. I don't really use the supercharger that often. If I'm going on a road trip, then I would use it. But most of the time, 99% of the time that I'm just, driving around the city or driving from one city to the next, do not need a supercharger at all, and I don't use it. Don't use the supercharger that often. How long will you keep your current Tesla Model Y knowing that you have free charging? Honestly, guys, it's asking less than 6 months, about 1 year, 1 to 2 years, 3 to 4 years, or more than 4 years. I'm considering trading in my Tesla for a newer Tesla because the amount of money that Tesla would give me for my car is insane. So I'm thinking, man, it may be less than 6 months. I might be interested in trading in my Tesla Model Y for just a newer one. I mean, you do get a little bit more miles, I believe. And of course, they have changed the design around a little bit, and there is a chance that I can get that new battery cell. Which again, I'm not necessarily really tripping about any of those things, but a little bit more mileage in a newer car don't hurt anybody. All right, so that's it, guys. That's it. That was a quick little spiel about how I feel about my Tesla. And I'm gonna say this, man, to the Tesla community. I think going into the Tesla, I actually had to get out of one of those Tesla groups. There was a lot of people that I felt like didn't know 2 things about cars, or they were like just negative Nancy's, Karens, just complain about everything. I'm just like, yo, what is your issue, bro? Like, relax, calm down. Like, most of these issues can be fixed. If something is wrong with the paint or whatever, just tell them to fix it. You know what I mean? Or I don't know, man. It just seemed like they were nitpicking and they were complaining about everything. And I never allowed that to make me, give up my reservation or anything for my Tesla within that year and a half of waiting on my Tesla. Again, since having my car, I cannot think of a better investment than my Tesla Model Y. When I tell you guys, it has helped so much in my life, you guys just don't understand. Coming from that Dodge Charger, literally spending anywhere from $70 per week on gas. I'm gonna say 60, maybe 60. We'll say 60 to $70 per week on gas was just, it wasn't it. I was spending a lot of money and it's taking premium. Spend a lot of money on gas and it does look nice, but don't nothing get up like that Tesla. I'm telling you that screen, the content that I've been shooting, those road trips. I've literally took a road trip from Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way to Toronto, Canada, and was pumped. I was excited, and I think that a lot of it had to do with that car. And of course, that was my first time being out of the States as well. But it's fun. It's honestly like a really really fun car. And then when it comes to charging, like the charging is not that much. It's cheap. You know what I mean? To gas up again after driving almost 3 hours, you're gonna spend what about spend like maybe $10, $12, something like that. Then back on the road. And then some of these charging stations, you're not staying there to charge back up to 90%. Some of these charging stations, they only have you sitting there for 15, maybe 20 minutes, and you're back on the road. That's enough time for me to use the restroom, wash my hands, get something to grab a little quick bite to eat or whatever, jump back in the car. It's time to go. And sometimes it's like, y'all don't even have enough time to do all of that. But the road trips are fun, man. Being able to listen to almost any music. You got Apple Music that is integrated into that. Spotify. You got YouTube, TikTok, Netflix, I mean, not YouTube tutorials, but Tesla tutorials. I'm joking. But no, man. I mean, it's just an overall fun car. It's simple. It's nice. And honestly, I cannot get enough of it. I'm ready to get back in my car right now. I actually just charged it to 90% using a free. And that's another thing. I don't have to pay for me getting from point A to point B. It's free. I charge up, let it sit there while I'm working, and I'm literally on the go. I'm driving around for hours, for days. I've been driving around for weeks for free, not paying for anything. You're giving me. It's about options. And to find out that I could charge for free, I was like, no more $70 per week. Man, listen. Let's do it. Let's freaking do this, man. $280. That's almost $300 on gas alone. So yeah, but that's my thoughts on my Tesla. You guys, please let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there that like Tesla. There's gonna be a lot of people out there that dislike Tesla. So a lot of people out there that don't like Tesla. But I want to hear from y'all, man. Y'all let me know down in the comments. All right. Until the next time, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.